Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? How's life treating you? I'm gonna get destroyed, but I want to play. Oh, you want to play King of the Contest? Well, you can send me a friend request then. The username. Hot a few people. Last minute heat wave rebuffs. I actually would. What's the best I put it? I could do with some increased relic prestige, but no money, buddy. Nobody. Alright, hold on. Let's kick you out for now. See what you get there. What's your username? High evolution is everything I hate about Karen. Yeah. It's Super Striker. And who else? Oh, you got Super Striker. Playing GC meta, ideally. What's Steve? That is correct, to extreme. That is correct. Current relic shards do not work towards the new ones.
Or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
Alright, it's dirty. JJ didn't get back to you. I'm wondering what's happening there. But okay. Alright, so. And he's king? Okay. Please do, Colin. What's up, Ankit? How are you doing?
Shut up and take my money.
41 months. Alrighty. We'll check that in a second, but first. Let's see, jump top prestige. Yep. It is not great. Okay. Oh. Might be a bit screwed in there. Did come in not to Spider-Man today? Still power gain ability and power. That's quite interesting. Is your new sensei? Who's our new sensei? Oh, Spider-Man? Whoops. Ah, fuck it. I don't know if I'll have enough range. Got it. Good. I love that my Tate is rank 4. OP attacker 2, perfect. I mean, they definitely should add some OP attackers, but they just don't. Hey, I really dislike that fighting most of the new champions these days is kind of like fighting a story quest boss, almost, like, to a degree. Don't you agree? Check that other internet, rank 3 all duped. Honestly, for the current metas, I'm not massive fan of either. They're complaining a lot instead of getting gooder. Yeah, you're probably right, it should get better. I should get better there. Why did I do that? Fuck you. And again. That was not ideal. Oh, what the fuck? Why did he not use a koi for that? Fine. I want that Jean Grey. Yeah, I think I want rank 4, huh? Why do you want gentle so much? What about I say Sigil? like, I think the combination of three things is what irritates me so much about High Evolutionary. So, reason number one why I'm irritated about High Evolutionary is because he's the highest prestige champion in the game. And just as I borderline felt like I have done the prestige thing for a bit, immediately, every single time I feel like that, they come out with a top prestige champion, even though we just had Dark Phoenix and Yelena. You know, they're brand new champions, but nope. There you go. That's one. Another thing. So I'm gonna remove Super Striker now. And I need to add in some more people. We need to add King and Raj. Is there anybody else that needed adding right now? Alright, so. Right, number one. You know, every single goddamn time I can remember when I'm kind of happy with the prestige that I have, Kabam pulls the rug under me. That's one thing that irritates me. Wait a second, okay. Second thing is, obviously it's yet another 5/5 defender. Like, obviously it's another 5/5 defender. Combination of both guarantees you the fact that you're gonna see him everywhere, because people will chase him, people will rank him immediately. And as soon as he's out, you're gonna either have to ban him or fight him. Warlock is meant to be in there. Alright, so that's very, very frustrating. He's the top 1 prestige champion in the game, yes. So, and also, yes, I would use generic on Gene if I wasn't opening any more gems. So, he's a 5/5 defender with bullshit mechanics yet again, because it's not like he seems like a fun and challenging fight. It seems like he's a very frustrating and bullshit fight where your abilities don't work because Kabam said so. Obviously, you know, mix in some reverse controls because everybody loves the reverse controls so much. And so on and so forth. And those are ultimately the things that piss me off. Because, again, the design of the defenders is just not enjoyable. Still a list of fucking abilities. Like, you need fucking PhDs for these new champions. Yeah, no, most... Like, what's the best way to put it? Yeah. A lot of champions you'd expect to be good will be shit against him. At this point I need 6 bans, you and me both. Build Fireman from Titan. I already have Ham and Photon. Should I prioritize her first? I wouldn't. I have completely screwed myself over in this match. My draft. Fuck it. Gonna be this one. And 3 times buff. That's August.
take my money.
Hey, Scotty. Ah, it's completely screwed this up. Well, not completely, but it's not gonna be enough now. Fine though. Definitely ruined this. Shit. I messed it up bad. But no. No. We're not talking about X23 buff. Yeah, friendlies are completely open. There's just like a list forming. I think I need to play Raj 048 next, and Itadori is after that. Other than that, it. Caratino. Completely butchered this fight, but on the bright side, I think he has worse matchups than I do. There's a single light, not a double light. Fuck you, man. Seriously. How one fight can go this wrong so fast? Finish it obviously awful, but we'll see how he does. Do you like the MC Mephisto's cameo? Okay, so that is an interesting topic because I absolutely hate the show. I don't mind him as Mephisto. I don't mind that portrayal of Mephisto. They didn't like do much damage to his character, unlike everybody else in that show for the most part. But well, it's not necessarily. It's an introduction of Mephisto. Would you like to come to Japan? Absolutely, I would like to come to Japan at some point, but very expensive to do so. Oh, we have a rage baiter here. No, it was rumored that he will be, but he wasn't. Everybody expected. What? Okay, I'm definitely not locked in right now. I know what I didn't do. This fight's not going great. Really? You're like one power thing here? Bitch. Hey, still did better than he did. Alison Berger is the dictator. Oh, I love that movie. I don't know, Noted. We'll see how the July event looks like. Honestly, so far from what I have seen, I don't know if I'm gonna like that event. Because the gameplay there is rudimentary, it's all about grinding. Should I rank for Starkey, Bastion, Gene Shocker, Koya, Sentinel? I mean, I do Starkey first, probably. Right, Raj? Right, is it? Good. Delay a second, okay. Stop, Alex. I like the new. You liked Ironheart show? I found it awful. I found it to be one of the worst things that Marvel has made. It was genuinely awful, I thought. Well, like just about every level. Like, the show made me actively root for the villains against Ironheart. She's like a bad human being. She's like, oh. It was the best way to put it before. I was like mildly annoyed with Ironheart before in MCU, and I never particularly liked the character, but I didn't really care about the character much either. But after the show, I actively dislike the character. I think she's fucking evil. But I genuinely think she's like a horrible, horrible, awful human being that's dumb as fuck. I need to take Starkey out of this. Cousin John and Hood. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. And I didn't like them either. I just disliked Riri more. Found it again. 5-5 defender. Of course they did. What else would they do? What do you expect? We need 5-5 defenders. That's interesting. And Thief isn't even the end of it. You know, there are like 50 other things she's awful for. And yeah, there's like zero character development as well. And in the end, of course. So first of all, I just want to double check. Does anybody care for Ironheart spoilers? Robin Hood's also a thief with good intentions. Yeah, but her intentions weren't good. She was like, I want money. I want to build something. I want to be iconic. Like, that's the big difference. Ironheart didn't give her money to the poor. First thing she did once she got like rich, she got like fucking money guns and like, yeah, money. Sorry, Cam. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah, this should work, right? Oh yeah, 2025 has been here. Like, majority of the champions have significant defense. Exactly, and Ironheart was supposed to be the hero. Oh shit. Okay, so I completely ruined this. What the fuck? What Oh my, okay, I'm gonna completely ruin this one. A stupid heavy reach. Whatever. Okay, so I need this.
Shut up and take my money.
Scott de Groot, Lord _ Apex 666, 100 South African Rand. The MCU needs to be rebooted now. It is way over needed TBH.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, they need to fucking cut their losses and do over. Abso-fucking-lutely agree with that. And now I can finally reverse this properly. I mean, I screwed up the beginning of this fight. I would have been fine-ish. But no. I mean, I killed him, but it's still bad. Perfect way to demonstrate trying to get the perfect fight video. What do we do? What is the perfect way to demonstrate trying to get the perfect fight for a video? I don't quite get what you mean, Ham. Oh yeah, and like, okay, so first of all, thank you, Scotty. Second of all, like, okay, so I'm gonna talk Ironheart spoilers. If you don't want Ironheart spoilers, you better leave. But you know, I think anybody who cares about that has seen it. But in the end, you know, doesn't even fucking hesitate. She just makes a deal with the devil. Like, what kind of fucking hero is that? Like, what kind of fucking hero is that? It's like, yeah, I will agree that Marvel is in a better spot than DC, but it's not like it's something crazy good or crazy to be proud of. Just because something else is more shit doesn't mean that, you know. We didn't come in last. We're still utterly shit, but we came in second last, for instance. It's still, you know, I would argue, not great. Oh shit. Don't have done that. Alright, Scott, don't worry. But thank you very much for the fiver. Alright, yeah. I mixed it up. My bad. You duplicitous bitch. And of course you triggered it. Of course you fucking triggered it. Guy evolutionary OP defender like Onslaught Zola. Well, we'll see exactly how OP he is, but he will. I suspect he's gonna be very, very, very hard. Yes. Divine had joined tells you all of us show. Are people in charge? They need to increase the release timelines in Disney Plus for like 6. They definitely need to change a lot of things, but most important thing that they need change is they just need fucking better stories and better writers. Because every single piece of writing has been utterly garbage for a very long time now. Because, like, here's the thing. I don't want my heroes to be stupid as fuck. Whether they're told... I'm told that Riri Williams is a genius, like, 80 times. But everything she does is stupid as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even me of an average intelligence... You know, you watch every single episode and you see like 58 plot holes. You think that's not how people behave, that's not how people act, and I just think that, you know, she's stupid. That's all I think. Even though I'm being told she's genius, I look at her and I think she's fucking thick. And that's a part of like so many of the shows, like, you know, fucking Falcon not being able to get a bank loan and that whole... That's like fucking disgustingly bad, stupid writing. And it's being written the way it is because of like agendas and social points and stuff like that. You know what I mean? No, this is gonna be hard. He's gonna be annoying, really annoying. I do think he's gonna be hard. Okay, so who am I going? I think it's Itadori now, right? Also there. Ham is there too, but I think it was Itadori now. I need to clear up the list a bit. Where is Itadori? Sorry, yellow stash for now. I'm gonna kick you out a bit. But genuinely, like, that is my biggest problem in Marvel. Like, there would be things that I'm willing to kind of like forgive and overlook, but one of the like biggest thing is because the story constantly and characters are being compromised in order for like racial, you know, kind of like points to make because of current American climate and racial divide there, or, you know, the girl bossing and stuff like that, because you could actively see the storyline suffer and my enjoyment of the movies or shows suffer with it. Yeah, I sent a request if you're online. Did I add you or not? Super Striker. I think it was Itadori next. If it's not Itadori, Ham can send me a request. But yeah, so that's one of the very big issues I have with Marvel for a very long time, because they are constantly making storylines suffer because of politics or their political ideologies and shit like that, which is the last thing I want to see in Marvel movies or, you know, entertainment that I want to like switch off. There are a lot of problems. I don't care about, you know, the whole gender debate and girl bossing. I don't care about racial issues in America. I really, really don't. When I watch a Marvel product, I want to be entertained. And if entertainment is reduced, for instance, you know, in many of these shows, I can immediately tell you who's going to be the good guy, who's going to be the bad guy by the casting. You know, for instance, in Ironheart, the only like white guy is like kind of beta simp, basically. Obadiah's son. And then, you know, there's obviously this whole alphabet people forceful injection in the stories, which again, I just don't care about. It's not my issue. It's not that I actively dislike them, and if they are like a good actors, like add them in, but you know that's not why they're doing it. They're doing it for some sort of social credit. And I hate that. I hate how they gender swap and bend whatever characters for these points. And then the morality, like the things that are like Ironheart is just immoral, bad human being that I don't want to root for. I'm not saying the heroes have to be perfect, but it's just awful. There's no character arc. There's nothing. She doesn't become good in the end. She fucking sells her soul to the devil. So I don't like that. Like in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, how they were trying to kind of like justify Scarlet Witch. She's fucking bitch is evil. Like the fact that Avengers did nothing about her makes them effectively complicit. It's just awful writing. Like they made She-Hulk into a fucking whore. Like you could be bought by a like bag of chips. I just hated her. Very 100% right what you're saying, but can somebody tell me if Shatter is good for Carl's Worthy Challenge? What is the Carl's Worthy Challenge again? One second, Zega. Yeah. I don't think she was great for it. I do not think Shatter was great for it, if I remember correctly. Is here making a deal with Mephisto more fun? I don't think it is. Again, I find it again to be something that I can't support or root for or care for. I'm gonna take out the magnet. Almost is. But she did forget to turn the tap richness. Oh yeah, the friend that she lost because she decided that she needs, you know, to effectively use dark magic to fight Hood. Which again is not something, for instance, that Tony would do. And yeah, she lost an AI though. I doubt, for instance, Tony would make a deal with a literal fucking devil in order to bring Jarvis back. Oh, come on. Oh, I fudged up. And I do have the resistance on, at least I crit a bit. Just die. Is that her moral compass was never there? Like, she got into trouble for doing unethical stuff. And she was effectively cheating in university, you know, breaking all the rules and whatnot. And then, her moral compass went out of the window when she stole the suit from MIT. Then, even before she was approached by the bad guys, the first plan of action she had was find a job in big labs so I can steal from them. So that was always the plan. The plan wasn't like to be an entrepreneur or to try and make money or try and sell her inventions or something like that. The plan was to join a big lab and steal from them. Right? Right. Like, and then, as soon as she got approached by bad guys and says like, yeah, you can make all that money, but it's gonna take a bit of time, but if you come and do crime, it can be faster. And she's immediately, that sounds fucking amazing. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not that she makes mistakes, it's the fact that she doesn't have any character growth or character arc, and she only makes mistakes. Every single decision she makes is like effectively a crime and bad. Or stupid. You can try and justify it however you want it. You can't deny the fact that she's a very immoral person, not somebody I would like to root for as a hero, for instance. Like, we all want fast money, but not many of us would be willing to commit, you know, robberies, corporate espionage and whatnot in order to get it, for instance. She's just an evil, evil character. Like, she's deeply evil. There's just like nothing. Like, so, she makes one bad or evil or immoral decision after another. Like, everything she does in the show from the first episodes is just bad. Sith Supreme's not excited for High Evolutionary. Alright. Why is that? I'm not excited to fight him, I'll tell you that much. Fuck. All part of the plan. Okay, that was not a part of the plan. And this was a big mistake. I actually have a very good reason for that, but I'll explain that in a second. And just die, man. Just die, lad. Did I lose? Did I win? I don't know. I was fighting an opponent. Wait. Yeah, 1 second. Sorry about that. Guess the question really is, that's not the real question though. Because really made a bad decision after bad decision to put herself in that position in the first place. The only reason she lost Natalie, because she started using dark fucking magic to empower her suit for some reason, which never made sense to me. But okay. Messages. Okay, before or after special 2, ideally. Only the beginning. And AI was not Natalie again. That's a false comparison. It was effectively Riri's memories of Natalie. That part didn't make sense to me, just because her suit had magic, still doesn't know how to use magic. Yeah, I mean, like, nothing in that show really makes sense. Honestly, it's just... I don't even know what is the best way to explain the retardation that show is.
Shut up and take my money.
Dobrosme. Is Silverial really doing something for you, Ham? Is he really useful? Crucible Showcase Incursions are this month or next month. Crucible is next month, Showcase is this month, Incursions is this month. Just half my normal attackers can't get through the region. Yeah, this region is very nasty, this meta. The region is not nice. Oh, Rob's coming in with 5 or 2.
Rob Smith $5.
Honestly, like, Ironhand's like one of the most immoral and stupid things made by Marvel. And that's saying a lot, because I wasn't like super high on much of their stuff recently. Ironhand kind of takes the cake, because just about every aspect of it's bad. I watched quite a lot of Iron Man clips and Avengers clips in the last couple of days, and I was like, God, that was so much better. Like, everything about FCU was so much better. We had heroes that we looked up for and cheered for, and, you know, we could understand good guys. And even, like, the Civil War debate and who's right and all that stuff, that was great. And, yeah, man, it just does not compare to the slop that we are receiving in the recent years. Where, you know, everything is alphabetized Everybody has to be some sort of minority, sexual or otherwise, and it's just fucking exhausting. Like, well, it used to be good. It used to be fun and enjoyable. Which is like why many of us started following so closely. It just isn't anymore, man. There's no other way to put it. Smith just
Shut
had.
up and take my money.
Rob Smith $2.
Oh shit, fuck you. Oh, phew. Thank God. Thank God. Oh yeah. And again, like, I am in the opinion that Marvel can make whatever they want and they can do with the characters whatever they want, but I'm under no obligation to support it and go and pay for it and stuff like that. So if they make the stuff that I want, you know, I will go and, like Deadpool 3, I went to the cinema, watched it. If they make the stuff that I'm not particularly interested in or have my doubts, I'm not gonna watch it. As in my opinion, they have to, you know, earn my attention, my trust, my money. And they are obviously absolutely not doing that right now. And just as an like objective type of conversation here. For any one of you, like, is the Lady Surfer less or more likely gonna get your butt in the theaters and get you to pay for the movie? To me, for me, it is undeniably less likely. Yeah? Quite simple as that. I'm not saying they can't, you know, add her. They can add whatever the fuck they want. But, you know, stuff like that is what's gonna make me less likely to watch. And that's, you know, ultimately end all be all of it. If they make decisions that, you know, make me less likely to engage with the movie, then that's exactly what's gonna happen. And I'm less likely to support it. And, you know, Lady Surfer over the Silver Surfer, it's not a deal breaker for a movie. I think they can make a fantastic movie regardless. But it is absolutely one of those things that's not working in their favor, as far as I'm concerned. Can you read last? Of course I can. That is not a great one. What's your last, Rob? I need to put you at 7. Where is your last, though? Let's call clip also friendly? Yeah, we can do let's call clip. And we can do
Germany takes its rightful place as ruler of the world!
Oh yeah.
A German world!
Yeah, Germinator.
Yeah, Fantastic Four is different universe, but they kind of cross over to our universe afterwards, something like that. But again, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really matter because, you know, they use the same actors for different universes all the time. Like, it was the same Mordo actor, for instance, in one universe and another, and stuff like that. Again, this is like absolute bullshit argument for the reasons that I just explained. They didn't want to waste Norrin Rand for a temporary universe. They could use Norrin Rand in both. That wouldn't be wasting it. That is like just finding excuses for them when they don't deserve it. You know exactly that is not why they made the Silver Surfer into a lady. Because they wanted the boss ladies there. Because again, you can have the same actors and the same characters in different universes. They do that a lot. Alright, so who is now? Rob, I guess? Or who else was there? And again, I don't care for the purpose. Like going before, and again, she might be like amazing character. I might love her. Question is, am I more or less likely to pay for the movie if she is in it instead of not in Rad? That's automatically less. They might have 50 reasons, some of them good, some of them bad. Right? And it absolutely does not make or break the movie, but it is making me less likely to watch it in the first place. Because I think, you know, to myself, like, ah, shit, here we go again, right? That's another thing. And and also, like, all the leaks of the storyline, like the casting, there are plenty of things I don't like about Fantastic Four. I know she exists in the comics, but I don't give a shit. Like, Wolverine has romance with Hercules that's also comically accurate. I don't care to watch that. I wouldn't ever want to go watch that movie. Just because something is comic accurate doesn't mean I want to see it. And again, I'm not saying that I have to make movies that I want to see, but I sure as shit don't have to go and watch the movies that I don't care for. It's up to them to get me into the theater, and if they are not making stuff that I want to see, I'm just not going to see that. And that is, you know, most fans will watch it and judge it after it deserves that praise. I mean, again, that first of all, that is inaccurate. At this point, tons of fans already prejudge the movies, especially because of how bad Marvel has been, whether I'm going to go and watch it in the first place. If it comes out and everybody is like cheering for it, yeah, of course I'll watch it. That's why I said it's not a deal breaker. What I'm talking about is stuff like that more or less likely to get me in the theater to watch the movie in the first place? And that is a no. And, you know, if they make, you know, the best Marvel movie of the decade, of course I'll go and watch it. So that is what I mean when I say it's not immediately a deal breaker. But it's still not a good thing. Do you think Taskmaster stuff might be good for Revolutionary? Possible. So, and of course, you know, I will make my final judgment of the movie after it's come out. But more and more Marvel projects, you know, I don't have interest to go before they come out. I hear very mixed or very bad reviews after they come out, and I just skip them entirely. There was a time when I watched every single goddamn thing they made, but that time is no longer because of all the crap that they have made in the last decade. There is an arena bracket for accounts under 30 days. There's an arena bracket for accounts under 60 days. And you say great trailers. I didn't find them great. They're fine-ish, whatever. I wasn't like a massive fan of what they showed in trailers. Oh shit, this was actually a horrible idea and I just realized why. I just realized why this was a bad idea. She's making my debuffs expire quicker. Shouldn't he be like uber aggressive? Oh shit. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's no. Fine. I still did better than he did. You should watch Echo too. I do not believe that for a second. I do not believe that for a second. The only thing that I know about Echo, aside from the fact that it was dumb and bad, is the fact that they butchered my boy Kingpin there. I'm quite sure I can do this. I'm quite sure he can do this better. You know who would work better? Anti-Venom would work better there. And it could have been better. But I did better than he did. I think I had like 12, maybe 13. 13, I think. Well, I actually have seen both Miss Marvel and the Marvels. Because Miss Marvel came out early enough, but even though I was skeptical, I was still watching most of the things. And then I was watching Marvels, like, ironically. You know, just willing to find out exactly how bad it is. Alright, Scotty, let's play. I just started playing. I picked up enough crystals for the July 4th to get 36 achievements for BG. Any tips starting on BG? Watch a lot of streams to figure out what works and what doesn't. Don't be afraid to adjust your deck. And then figure out why you lose. When you lose, diagnose yourself. What went wrong in that match? It was whether you played bad, or did you have issues with draft? Do they keep occurring? Is there a specific champion that's giving you trouble? Things like that are incredibly important. iWaltR, it's gonna ban whatever it bans. Characters like Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, Kate Ironhand, and need dedicated shows. They should have been side characters in other movies to build a character. Yeah, basically. Additionally, every single one of those, like, they just made them into... Not a single one of them, as far as I'm concerned. But Miss Marvel's kind of likable. I'll give her that. It's definitely, like, not for me and all that stuff, but, I actually don't like Miss Marvel that much. Because, yeah, I don't know, she seemed like someone less obnoxious. I mean, again, obviously, you know, I'm not a fan of how they're pushing her for the reasons they're pushing her and stuff like that, but I do like the actress. She has, like, a bubbly personality, and overall, she's kind of, like, the least objectionable as far as I'm concerned. Did you like the Music Planet? Oh, yeah, the Music Planet was the best. The Music Planet was exactly what was needed there. My first time Star Awakening gem got Tech, which I used on Jack, Shocker, Warlock, or Prowler. Good question. Right now, it's very good. Is it for Battlegrounds, I assume? I don't think there's a very clear set answer, to be honest. Right now, none of them have a ton of value in this current month. Overall, I think Jack, specifically for Battlegrounds, kind of needs it the most, especially if he's remaining low sig, or Shocker. Anyone? Yes, you go. Alright, nice guy. Can do. You're welcome. The best one for sure. Good actress and had the most interesting story. Yeah. So again, it's not like I'm a massive fan of Kamala Khan, but I dislike her the least of the group. But yeah, I absolutely hate what they're doing to. I absolutely hate what they're doing to, like, OG Avengers. Like, for instance, Hawkeye series, right? It wasn't Hawkeye series, Kate Bishop series. The entire thing about Hawkeye was the fact that he's old and he's half death and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to watch that. I'm not interested in that. And again, if those are the stories that they want to tell, they can do that. But I don't have to like it or love it or support it or enjoy it. So, you know, I have never been a fan of the, you know, hero gets old and then needs to find, like, a Padawan type of stories. It's just not for me. That's it. Nothing, like, malicious about it. Just don't like it. If they give us Hawkeye series, you know, I want to watch Hawkeye do shit. Not that I ever wanted to watch Hawkeye do shit in particular, but still. Okay, I have screwed up, obviously, royally. Why did I not? I mean, my fingers got to. Oh yeah, Hulk. The best ever that they have done Hulk on the big screen is Banner in Avengers. That's by far the best Hulk movie, because there he seemed like Man-Thing. Like, you know, you remember how everybody was like tiptoeing around Hulk and being afraid to piss him off, and there were like few of the lines where he was kind of like, you know, playing with it as well. And in Avengers, Hulk was like a genuine threat, especially the first Avengers. And he genuinely had that feel like he's like a nuclear bomb contained within that body that could go off at any point. And I think Mark Ruffalo did a great job there. I don't know. I genuinely, the best I liked Hulk was in Avengers #1 for me personally. I know he was alright there. I think he was good too. I'm just saying I prefer the Winters version. And what Hulk is now is just a fucking laughingstock. It's a comic relief. Do you guys see Scar as well? They brought in She-Hulk. This fucking like, oh. Scar looked more like a fucking Ninja Turtle that lost his shell than fucking Hulk. Of course he did. Okay, just fucking dead now. Screwed up a wee bit, but okay. Should hopefully be fine. Hey! Yeah, in the AR Yu-Gi-Oh! Still cool. Still prefer him in first ninjas. Doesn't really Hulk until Avengers, he never actually. Well, either way. But, you know, it just shows you how, like, the time has gone. Like, Hulk movie that was not claimed to be, like, a success or a great movie. You know, the one that came out simultaneously with Iron Man, almost. Like, the beginning of MCU, effectively. And when that movie was released with Edward Norton, it was considered to be, like, yeah, alright. Good. Like, right now, when you put it right next to, you know, for instance, bitch-ass Red Hulk from Captain America 4 and that entire movie, or most of the recent movies or TV shows, that's like fucking quality. That's like, you know, good. Who wants to play, by the way? Is Itadori still here? Anybody else still wants to have a go? Just Firehand Photon, Titania, Dupe, Serpent. I would rank up Serpent. Serpent's actually criminally underrated for like story content and stuff like that. Alright, nice guy asked before, so you need to accept nice guy. Yeah, I knew that would be a 6-star, but I'd still pick Serpent, because Serpent does a very good job punching up, he does a lot of tricky fights well, and, you know, ultimately that's who I would pick. Alright, ooh. You're definitely not a nice guy, man. Can you change your name fucking pronto? First Mr. for Kush. Shatter's power. I mean, I would vote for Shatter overall, personally. I was quite reluctant when I ranked up Shatter initially for prestige and stuff, but I've been loving rank 4 Shatter so much, man. Well, Lizard's coming this year, Alex. A Lizard is coming. When I say coming, I mean being added to the game, not, you know. Is that a new promo code for the web store? Not as far as I know. Yeah, I can imagine Spider-Ham being great. Why won't take an RPG in? It's too early to say. Since Thekiryu end up worth it? No. Analyst? Analyst? Okay. A wee bit lucky there. Who's also Bixes? Paņem telefonu. Bixim ir tak. Pardon. Telefonu atsām apsdēs. I'd pick Dazzler right now, Giga, probably. Right now, I don't think either one of them is particularly going to be great for next season. We'll see. Once I had wanted to do Gem for 7 star, rank to Adam because I had no one better, and then like the day I opened so I got Onslaught. Be happy that you got Onslaught. Be happy that you got yourself an Onslaught, buddy. Oh, fuck it. Got Titania, I guess. Awakening help. In this meta, I'd say yeah. In general, she's quite usable unduped. Ja. Ne max das ja? Delete that spell gun machine. Level. Obviously didn't do this perfect. But okay. But okay. I think it should be good enough. 1 second, guys. I need to go and tie some shoelaces. Very good, okay. Sorry about that. The fiancé have a banana. No. It's kid has a friend visiting and he couldn't tie his shoelace, but they're going out for a bit. It's definitely worth duping Titania, yes. Nova is still a solid defender. Alright, so who's next? Who wants to play? But no one needs a super high sig as well. I guess nobody. Well, fine. Well, fine. In that case, I'll just find a match here. Da 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 dum. Meanwhile, you guys can hit that like button, all the other good buttons. Tier 6 basic catalyst come along. Well, check out the afterwards, but in general, as soon as you hit like Valiant progression, you're gonna have lots of them. Like, I'm not gonna say plenty because right now there seems to be a drought in the game. Tier 6 basic, tier 3 alphas, which is like the biggest factor limiting me right now for my rank ups is tier 6 basics, tier 3 alphas. And then with no one attack to now. Nice. Soul Show. Okay. Soul Show. Don't want to deal with that for sure. And this meta rank for Starkey is crazy. That you can keep. This I'll take away. Let's see how it works out, buddy. What's the next meta again? You mean the Victory Track 1, GC Weeks 1 and 2, or GC Weeks 3 and 4? Here comes first Victory Track Mat. Victory Track Mat is basically an arena. Okay, it's not arena. When you activate special attack, you get covered this passive placed on you, and there's Arc Overload. But it's very, very basic meta. I have made a video on that meta and potential MVPs already. Check out within my more recent videos. You'll find the projected MVPs for that meta. Okay. I don't like my draft so far. And more decline? I don't think they implemented that yet. Tiny bit of it's not tiny though, and Radiance is genuinely like the best way to put it. This basic tier 3 alpha is like one of the most overpriced things in the Radiant store compared to the rest of the game economy. Alright, Steve. Alright, Steve. You gonna play? Wanna play? Let's play. Radiant Sensor Magic will be a thing in next year, yes. If you're okay, I've talked about this quite a lot of times. Oh yeah, today is the update. Shit, you're right. I forgot about that. But what I wanted to say, not Falcon. Nice, congratulations, Paul Manges. Awesome. Right, so, your first goal as a Paragon player is to stop being Paragon player. That is simple as that. The first goal of any newer player in this game is to get to the highest progression level possible. Quickly as possible. So weird being able to dash back freely. Cast no idea. But do you still say it's a good idea to start saving units now for Bangkok and Cyber Weekend? Overall, yes, but not if it gets in the way of you becoming Valiant. It is a good idea to become Valiant, and if that means you have to use some of those units, you do that. It's always a good idea to save your units, but not if that slows down your progression level. Does that make sense? Shadow Tiger is my first Mystic Rank 4. Tiger. If you are good with Tiger. Obviously. Alright, Fogarty. Alright, Fogarty, let's play. Play. Yeah, Lena. I knew that's what you're gonna do. So, I'm gonna do this. And we'll see what happens. This should go fairly poorly. Oh. This is a horrible idea. Oh, right, it's because she's capping my crit rating as well. I'm just mesmerized by how little damage I'm doing. Dude, this is insane. I hate you, Yelena. I hate you. No. We... God damn, there was a lot of reversal damage there. Damn. The damage reversal was disgusting. Yep. Was. Now, there's one problem with Gallon, even in matches like this. Do you want to hear it? Okay, there are two problems with Gallon. But le fudge. I should not have went for that level 3. I don't know why I did that. I butchered this fight badly. Because I got to level 3 and I was like, nah, okay, fine. I basically forfeited this fight. Because I suck. Now I'm gonna take a ton of damage and life's gonna be shit and fine, whatever, just die. What's wrong with Gallon? And you were saying, shh. Whenever I say that, I just jinx myself, okay? The problem with Gallon is that you can nuke Gallon. My problem was that I had too much power. One second. People. Yeah, that is a very good point. Because the champions, the gameplay, the fights are becoming noticeably less fun. I do completely agree with that. Because yeah, it's not, you know, fun to remember like 5 bajillion abilities on every single champion. They're getting increasingly complex. And offensive rotations from champions, again, most of them are becoming, again, less enjoyable and fun. Because there's like, every champion has like new type of currencies, and there's a ton of timer watching. I do agree. There are very few of the new champions are what I would describe as being like quite fun to play. Like, I messed around with Carolina Dean. I think she's quite fun. I think Okoye is fun to play. But as soon as they tie champions to these like hyper-specific rotations, it's just like, for instance, Onslaught's one of the best champions in game. I absolutely do not like. Oh, friend, you already with Lionel 131. Oh, that's you. We'll play Lionel 131 after this. But yeah, for instance, Onslaught, like, he's one of the best champions in game, and that is undeniable. That's like facts right there. Right? Right. At the same time, he's not a fun champion to play. It was never like the biggest fan of APOC, for instance, when it came to using him. But APOC's like miles better than Onslaught is. In terms of, you know, refreshing stuff, timer watching and stuff like that. Onslaught's just not a fun champion to play. But we do, because we have to, because he's very good. Right? And similar with defenders, because there are a ton of champions that are just not fun to fight against. There can be good defenders that are, and many of them are not anymore. I hope that's making some sense. Well, fighting enchanters, like, yeah, it's never fun. Lucky does need a buff, in my opinion. Again, fighting against Serpent is not fun. I know, fighting against Korg, fine. It can be frustrating, but I think that was fine. Serpent, not so much. Right, Bullseye. It's like, do you have fun fighting against Bullseye? But Okoye is kind of like a good blaster of the past, in a sense, in how you play her. I like that. Lumitrix is a fun champion to play. I'll give them that one. I think Lumitrix is quite fun. That hurt, you bitch. I did a weeny bit mistake. Probably gonna what? It's probably what's gonna cost me the match, but okay. Yeah. And high evolutionary, I think, is... I don't think many people are happy with high evolutionary right now. Some fun shit there I did not get here. Fashion boot. He does kind of look like that. Does kind of look like that, yeah. Eventually, hopefully, he's gonna be one. Nice file with the highest again. I hope you're wrong. That was a big mistake. The fuck? That was bullshit. Still better than he did. ASR shall be playable 2027. Maybe. Wait. Thor Jane Foster is good? No, Thor Jane Foster is not good. Only 6 stars are allowed. That will never happen. That's just not happening. Alright. What was your account name here? Lionel. Okay, let's play Lionel. There's time Doom Hierarchy used to be profile toppers, now I get Pinky Boilo. Hey, if you ask me, like, here's the thing. Pinky Boy is actually quite cool in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I do not like the model they're using for him now, his pink face. I like the MCU version much better. But at the very least, in my imagination, it's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You can't start saving for 8 stars though. Wait, this is GC. I'm surprised next title isn't out yet as well. I thought they announced it in the last stream, to be honest. Rank 5 so next time? I don't think it's gonna be that few. I think it's gonna be like 5. I think it was 3 rank 5s if they did it earlier. Are you Canadian? The fuck? How dare you? How dare you? Me, a Canadian? Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Like, a genuine question. What the fuck? You think I am Canadian? From Canada? Jesus fucking Christ, the audacity of this guy. A fucking Canadian. I'm befuddled. I am genuinely befuddled. How dare you? Kebab's dog boy. Oh yeah, sure. If there's one thing that I am known for in the community is that I am Kebab's dog boy. That I, defend Kebab. Never, ever, ever, ever say what I think and justify everything that Kebab says or does. You are absolutely correct. I am the bestest and goodestest of Kebab's good boys. Getting migrated from Kobe. And Kebab chill for sure. I'd rather be Mexican than Canadian. Canadian? The audacity. Shit. Don't know what's worse, calling Katie Canadian or Kebabski. Definitely Canadian, though. Definitely Canadian. It is not even close. Sandman works, but he's kind of slowish. I actually wonder if those are energy attacks. Let's find out. Interesting. Nope, not energy. Maybe some of his specials are energy. Nope. Oh, fuck off! I'm not... Yeah, I'm clearly not focusing anymore. But we need to take a break now, because I do need to record some videos. Stupid elf, right. I know, right? Couldn't his hits be energy damage? That'd be so much more reasonable. Those are energy damage. Okay. They showed me. Well, still did good enough. Who's 5.3? Me? I have not seen F1 yet. No. Either way, catch you guys soon enough. Bye bye. Hello there, guys, and